Hi, I'm Paige, God's brown-eyed girl, and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a tag, and it's the novel Honey shelf tag, and Anne from In Search of Wonder tagged me in it, and she actually tagged me back in April, and I'm just now getting to it. But the original creator is Essie from the novel Honey shelf, and I'm looking at my notes when I look down. And all the questions in this tag has to do with bees. So, the first one is brood. Your favorite children in literature. I'm going to do Jimmy Walker from The Fabled Earth. He's a character that you just want to hold and protect. He's always dancing and smiling, and everyone in the town loves him. He is a side character, but he plays a main part in the book, at least for me. And The Fabled Earth is by Kimberly Brock. The second is Drone, your favorite male character in a book. And I chose Everard Hume from The Rose and the Thistle by Laura France. And he's just a family guy. He's protective, God-fearing, and he just seems like the perfect guy. The third one is Hive, a house or home in literature that you find memorable. And this one I was going back and forth for, but I ultimately chose The Manor from Ariadne and the Fire Rose, which is written by Christy A. Cole. And it's an all-girls school, but they learn about plants, herbs, lotion, how to make lotions, oils, how to fight, and they also have to wear gowns and do their hair and all for dinner. And this is a really good book, and I have a review of it, and I'll try and link that video. The fourth question is Orientation Flight, a memorable coming-of-age character. And for this, I chose Billy from Where the Red Fern Grows by Wilson Rawls. And I read this back in 5th grade, I think. And I don't plan on reading it again. It's a really good book, but it's sad. But it's what Billy has to go. He basically works to get these 2 hunting dogs. And then he trains them. And then, of course, I'm not going to say anything just in case someone hasn't read it. But the things he deals with training them and hunting and all that is, I just really love the story. And the 5th question is Waggle Dance, a book you love so much it makes you want to dance. Now, a lot of my books aren't the type you want to dance to, but so I just did a favorite of mine, and that is A Touch of Light, and that is the first in the Ashes of Avon by Thiago Abdallah, and that's a really good book. And I almost didn't pick it up because it does have like zombie-like characters in it, but it's not anything heavy at all. And I don't consider them zombies. And then the 6th question is June Gap, your favorite summer book. And this one, I chose The Murmur of Bees by Sofia Segovia. And this could also be considered a coming-of-age story. but it just has all the summer vibes. And not only could I picture being there, but I could almost smell and hear everything that it's set in. And it is set in Mexico, I think. And it, again, this is a sad book, but it's a really good book. And then Honeycomb is Show Your Book Storage or Organization. I will do that at the end of the video. I don't have a big book collection or bookshelves yet. I do have a book cart, and that's what I use. The 8th question is colony. Your favorite family or found family in literature. And for this, I chose the colonists from the Riverfall Chronicles. The first one's Wickwire Watch, and then Spider Key. And in this, they're basically fugitives because they've been blamed for something, and they are somewhat guilty. But the colonists all live on a floating island, and they're like a big dysfunctional family. The 9th question, Extraction, a book you unhauled or DNFed. And that is the Elflane Chronicles by Haley Hamilton. And I am unhauling this one, but I DNFed it also just because there was some content in it that I didn't really care for, and it kind of went against my beliefs. The 10th question, Queen Bee. Your favorite fictional male or female historical figure from before 1900 AD. I chose Artemisia Gentileschi, and she was an Italian Baroque painter, and I'll try and put some of her paintings in, pictures of her paintings. But she is, I don't know if she's the first, but she is one of the first women to be recorded to take a man to court for rape. And a lot of her paintings depict like women beating men, basically. And given that what she went through and all, it kind of makes sense. 11 is bee bread, a food mentioned in a book that you would love to make or eat. And I chose honey cakes. And it's not in one particular book, but it is in a lot of fantasy and medieval, Middle Earth type books. Last question is Granulation, a book left unread the longest and just sitting somewhere. And for that, I have started it, but it's been a while since I picked it up, and that's Complete Fairy Tales of Grimm. And it's just all their fairy tales, and I read it usually like in between books or when I need a break from a book I'm reading. The last one is to tag other people, and these have 2 sets of wings, 2 large and 2 small, and it's supposed to tag 2 big channels and 2 small channels. So I did Hannah from the Teacher's TBR, and then Whitney of Whitney Marie, and Jamie the Kansan Reader, and Micah from Authentic Story Making. And thank you, and have a good day, and God bless. And here's my book cart. The top shelf is my TBR, and from here down are Bible lessons I'm wanting to do. The next shelf is the books I've read, and the bottom is my medicine bag, books I want to unhaul, and at the very bottom are like reference books that I use for cooking and health and all.